Fanum, one of the funniest creators today and the creator of AMP. One day he's cracking jokes and running up views. The next he's being arrested and kicked out of something he helped build. Fans thought it was over. AMP unfollowed him. The group went silent. So, did Fanum actually get pushed out of AMP? Or is there more to this story than we think? If you don't know who he is already, Fanum is a Twitch streamer and YouTuber best known for his wild energy, hilarious IRL moments, and for co-founding AMP, or Any Means Possible. AMP is a content powerhouse made up of Kai Chinet, Duke Dennis, Agent 00, Chris Nextdoor, M. Davis, and of course, Fanum. These guys aren't just doing gaming streams. They're pulling off massive challenge videos, launching brands, and going viral on a weekly basis. So when something shook up that group dynamic, fans were quick to notice. It all started in early May, when Fanum posted a series of emotional and cryptic messages to Snapchat. Stuff like, quote, "They forget all the shit I did. I done got all of us rich." And even more intense, "Their God is money, mine isn't." Shortly after, fans noticed AMP accounts weren't following Fanum. People thought he had been locked out of AMP socials, and the speculation exploded. Was there a fallout? Was he kicked out of his own group, or worse? Was AMP turning on Fanum? The internet lit up. Hashtags like #Justice for Fanum were trending. Fans were debating if AMP had betrayed their brother and whether egos and money got in the way. Others started speculating maybe this was all a marketing stunt. Could it be tied to a solo project or drama baiting for views? And to be fair, AMP had been expanding fast. New brands, new partnerships, a growing fan base. So the idea that there might be tension or even a power struggle didn't seem impossible. But then came the shocking body cam footage. The footage showed Fanum being pulled over by police in his purple Lamb truck. The officer goes on to tell him that he pulled him over because he has no license plate on his truck. He then goes back to his car and finds out that Fanum had skipped his court date. He asks him to get out of the vehicle and asks him why his license expired. And Fanum says confused that he had a speeding ticket, but he was told his lawyers had handled it. Apparently, he was misinformed because the officer then places him under arrest for driving with a suspended license. The responses when the news broke about the arrest were mostly shock. With all of this drama already surrounding Fanum, this just added fuel to the fire. Once it was sorted out, it cooled down, but the whole AMP drama was still happening until AMP finally addressed it. Kai addressed it on stream saying,
"Everybody who fell for Fanum leaving AMP, I'm not gonna lie, that just goes to show how much y'all actually watch AMP. No cap. We all know around this time or once out of the year, Fanum has to leave the US to take care of his pollen and stuff like that. You feel me? And that, him doing that, just led into like a whole bunch of shit. I gotta understand, you being on X and you looking at captions and looking at a video that's clipped out of context, bro, you can't always believe that, especially on X."
He claimed Fanum travels a lot during allergy season and that nothing was actually going on. Then Duke Dennis chimed in too. On May 19th, he shut the rumors all the way down.
To be honest, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, it shouldn't even be that big of a deal. I think y'all dragging it. Motherfuckers change, bro. At the end of the day, he grown. He can do whatever he want to do. I don't know why y'all give a fuck so much.
So now fans were left wondering, was it just social media blowing things out of proportion? AMP continued to produce content, but Fanum's absence was definitely felt by fans. His arrest and the ongoing uncertainty about his role have added tension to the situation. However, AMP has always been about loyalty and friendship. So many believe Fanum could return once things were settled. Meanwhile, this situation has sparked conversations about the pressures streamers face and how real-life challenges can impact online careers. On May 30th, Fanum finally returned to streaming and spoke on everything.
People were saying, yo, Fanum got kicked out of AMP. You know what I mean? That's all I'ma say, bro. I built this shit brick by brick, bro. I could never get kicked out. never get kicked out, my heart. Respectfully, though, you heard?
It sounded like a man who might have felt disrespected, maybe even sidelined, but not someone who was walking away. He reminded everyone that he's not just part of AMP, he helped build it. So, here's the real answer. No, Fanum didn't leave AMP. There was definitely tension, and he let some real feelings out. But there was no official exit. Kai and Duke backed him. And now, Fanum's streaming again like nothing happened. Was this just a bump in the road, or a warning sign for AMP's future? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button if you want more streamer breakdowns. Subscribe for weekly drops, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.